Hi, this is Vicky with Vicky's Tigger Tales, and today I have a Grove unboxing to do. Grove is a collaborative that puts a whole bunch of different companies together that are eco-friendly, have natural products, are better for yourself health-wise and the environment. I gravitate to those kinds of companies because of a health condition that I have. It's a respiratory disease where I can't handle having heavy or very strong cleaning products around without having like a coughing episode or going into almost like an asthma attack. So some of those stronger scents and chemicals are very harsh on my system, and it makes it very difficult for me to breathe. So I was looking for things that would be a little bit safer for me to use, inhale, that kind of stuff. So I wasn't always having these attacks. So I came across a company that's actually a kind of a collaborative. They do have their own products, but they also feature other products that are like-minded. And there were a couple of products that I saw that were familiar brands that I kind of always gravitate to when I see them. And so I was curious as to what this was all about. They do ship to you monthly. You can set up on an automatic monthly shipment. It was interesting. So my first shipment came, I went through their website, ordered what I wanted, had my shipment come. The next shipment had the same things in it. So I had downloaded the app. They have an app for it as well. And they send you reminders that basically say, hey, this is what your cart has. This is what we think you'd like. Hey, this is what's on sale, which is really great. Don't miss out on this product. And they also have it where you can, if you like something and it's out of stock, you can be notified when it comes back into stock, which is great. So I updated my next shipment because some of the things that I already had purchased were going to last for a while. So I wasn't going to be in need of those same things again, which is great that you can customize those carts. Just pay attention to, to what your house needs or what you want to try next or whatever the case may be, and update your cart as needed. When I updated it, I knew I wanted to try a couple of things, and there was a little set that I definitely wanted to try out and needed. Grove Collaboration has several different categories that you can order stuff in. So you've got household products for kitchen, bathroom, pretty much anywhere in your home. You have natural pest control. You have things for kids that are friendly, for our littles. There's also paper products, room sprays, all kinds of different things that you can order. Beauty products that are clean. And those are all things that I have always kind of searched out for the best product for me and my household. So there was a couple of things that I wanted to try. And the first item I'm going to show you is when my husband takes his lunch to work every day. He is getting ready to retire, so that won't have to be that much anymore, but we'll definitely use these still for little things that we like to do on our own. But I wanted to grab for him, because we go through like sandwich bags, Ziploc stuff, like constantly throwing away that kind of stuff. And it seems like I'm over at the dollar store picking up another box of them like every week. So I wanted to try these. Now the set was $6.95. It came with two. These bags are way bigger than what I would consider sandwich bags, but that's not a bad thing. So this is a reusable sandwich bag. It is food grade plastic. It is BPA. What do the little things say? Try to memorize it, but you know. BPA free plastic. It is food grade and it is very durable, and it is really thick too. So I can say you can wash this out. It is dishwasher safe. It's top rack, low heat setting safe, so just keep that in mind. It's also pleated on the side, so it can hold something a lot bigger, which I liked. This is like really good quality and very thick and very big. Like, if this is a sandwich bag, that's one heck of a sandwich. So I like these for some of the things that he likes to take to work with him, for his lunches and stuff like that. He can even stack probably two sandwiches in here. But you can bring them home, wash them out, use them again. So, love that. Every order so far that I've had, I have received a free gift in, one or two at least. This time around, it was a room spray. Now, I'm pretty stocked up in room sprays. I do order from a specific company that I love. But they sent me this for free, so, it's free. It is called Sanctuary. It is a mixture of lavender, clove, and blue sage. They also sent me this bottle, which I thought was really kind of cool. I love these kinds of amber bottles for stuff like that, for your, first of all, for the aesthetic. It looks old-fashioned to me, so I love that. You just put some of this in here with distilled water, and there's your room spray. So, it is it's a glass bottle, so you can reuse it, wash it out, reuse it, use it over and over again. One of the free things that I got last time was a set of these sponges. Now, I ordered a second of them because of the fact that my husband used one of these sponges for, and I can't find the other one for whatever reason, but one of them to clean the grill outside. And as much as it worked very well, it held up with all that grease and grime and grunge that you accumulate over, like a grilling, because we like to grill a whole bunch of different things at once. It's just the two of us, so when we do grill and we fire up the grill, we do a whole bunch of stuff. But these are walnut and cellulose scrubber sponges, and they're very gentle. So the walnut part of it, of course the sponge is going to be gentle, but the walnut, I've even used on some of my coated frying pans, and no scratches, which was really great, because I'm try to stay conscious of not scratching up my, my good frying pans and stuff like that are coated. The next is, I wanted to try this because we have, and I think it's leaking. Uh-oh. Or maybe it's, okay, it's this. I'm sorry. We had, always buy those big jugs of, and I just hate it because there's so much plastic, and those big jugs of laundry detergent. We needed to try something. I have very, very sensitive skin. I can break out and have rashes and stuff for if there's something that has very heavy perfumes. And so we got this, and it is a laundry detergent concentrate. It is from Grove. It is citrus and wood smell. I smelt it. It's fantastic. I love the smell of citrus. It is 96% bio-based. There's no synthetic fragrances, dyes, or special brighteners. So I'm really, really anxious to try this out on our clothes. My husband is very, very particular when it comes to laundry and doing laundry and taking care of it. So definitely wanted to try this to see how that measured up to some of the things that we've done before. The next thing, and the reason why I wanted to get this in this order, is I've seen this and I thought it was so, first off, adorable. Second off, you always need a little bit of extra elbow grease for some of those tougher stains. I have a couple of pots and pans that are stainless steel, so it doesn't have that coating that will have, help with the food sliding off or coming off easily. So with my autoimmune, I have a chronic, I'm always in pain, and the more assistance that I can get, as far as like elbow grease and all that other stuff is concerned, the better it's going to be for me. And like my husband's really great about just leave it for me, I'll take care of it. But I don't want him to always have to do that. So I found this little tool. I'm hoping that it's going to work well. I love the fact that it's got this little, now I got the tray last time in my other order, and I'll link that video down below. But it's by Grove. It's this little dish, and then you put your soap in there, and it has the brush. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, my dad used to have one of those handlebar mustaches, and he used to use like this soap and stuff that he would put inside a mug. This, however, has this little device inside of it. It's like on a spring. It is perforated. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see through. There's like tiny little holes in here where the soap would come out. You just put a little dab of dish soap in there, some water, and it gets all the stuff on our, brush, foams up on here. And then you can use this to get into your, the nooks and crannies of the harder to clean items. Like I have a stock pot that's stainless steel. And when I cook in it, sometimes some of the food will get it, like kind of encrusted onto it. So that's going to be really great to get all that stuff off of there. My next free item was in their beauty line. They have lip balm, and this particular lip balm is mint flavor. I'm going to put it up close so you guys can see the brand name and all that stuff. This was free in my order, and oh, that's nice. It's really smooth. Yeah, it's really smooth on my lips. It doesn't feel like super heavy, like you're putting Vaseline on your face. It does have like a little mint hint to it. Doesn't really taste, kind of tastes. Gives a little tingle and a little mint. So very nice, very, very nice. Now I wanted to try out a couple of different things. My husband and I had just recently done facials. And my skin is extremely sensitive. Like more so, I don't know that a facial is really a good idea for me, although it felt fantastic. There's two things that I deal with on a regular basis. I'm 56 years old and still get acne, cystic acne. And that's part of my autoimmune disorder. My autoimmune is, it's called sarcoidosis. It causes granulomas, which are like little spots or tumors or whatever. Sometimes they're cysts-like, sometimes they're flat, and I have them throughout my body. Lungs, spleen, liver, throat, and I also have them in my bone marrow, but it also affects my skin. You guys don't see it because I put a ton of makeup on and then I take it all off when I film. But I wanted to try, I'm really trying to get to the place where I don't have to put anything on and have a clear face all the time that's even skin toned. That's my goal. Hopefully I'll be able to achieve that at some point. But I wanted to kind of do a couple of different products that my anesthetician had suggested. So my skin is very sensitive. Using a lot of product is not a good idea for me. She actually suggested I use like a bare mineral kind of foundation. I just switched over recently. I had been using like, CC creams, tinted moisturizers, that kind of stuff. But she's, suggested that for me. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. But she did suggest two different things for me to try to use that are kind of an Eastern medicine practice. Also, they're both natural products. One of them is called let me see if I gotta remember how to say it right, a konjac sponge. I saw that Grove had one, so I ordered one. This actually feels like a styrofoam ball, but when you get it wet, it turns into that like sponge charcoal thing. This is the charcoal from, oh boy, I think it's from a bamboo shoot. This particular sponge, when you get it wet, is a natural, very sensitive skin, okay, exfoliant. And so even though it feels like it's like really rough in a styrofoam ball, when you get it wet, it's a different story. You do not have to use a cleanser with this. You can. It's not, it's not frowned upon, or nor is it, say that you have to do it if you do use a cleanser, or if you don't use a cleanser. Either way, it's okay. But you can use this as an exfoliant every day, which is really nice because it's soft enough for sensitive skin to use, as well as it's not going to strip all the oils out of your skin. It's not going to, it'll gently exfoliate instead of like scraping all the dead skin cells off of your face really harshly and leave you red and sometimes bruised or or scratched or whatever the case may be. So I wanted to try this. I will keep you informed on how this is working and if I like it. The second product, and one of the things that I have been told since I have been diagnosed, was that I needed to find something that would help with puffiness. And my particular disease travels through the lymphatic system. And so, like sometimes, and I've seen it even in my own, like just looking through the thumbnails of my videos, where sometimes my face is really puffy. Sometimes you'll see it, kind of like where it's not as puffy, pulled back a little bit. I'm not doing anything except for living everyday life. That's it. But what she had said to me is for me to try to find a way to be able to express some of that, the lymph nodes, basically. So she suggested that I get what they call another weird word, a Gua Sha Stone. So I did. This is a Gua Sha Stone. It is jade. They do also come in rose quartz. These are tools that you can use to help massage the lymphatic system. They use them for facials, but they also use them in Chinese medicine on your back of your neck, your back, your shoulders, all the way down. So I was looking to see exactly how you use this tool. It is also for skin scraping. It doesn't have a hard edge to it at all. It's very, very smooth, rounded, no seams. It's not super heavy. It's actually kind of cool to the touch. You can put this in the refrigerator, freezer to kind of cool it off, keep it cool. But the idea is to go out and up, out and up. Now, there are a lot of TikTok users that are using these tools saying that they're redesigning the shape of their faces. But what is actually happening is when they're using this tool, they are expressing the lymph nodes, the cells that are in there that are holding on to toxins. They are releasing them by doing these things. So you'll see people going up and up. The movement is all up and out. Up, up. All of this up. Up towards your ear. You can do the back of your neck, from the base up to the hairline, base up to hairline. So I want to learn how to use this I'm going to learn more about it to find out exactly all the different ways to do it. And I probably will do a video on just that because I have seen so many different tutorials and little clips of different ways to use this. One of them was like doing your forehead, under your eyes, and it's lifting and expressing those toxins out of your skin. You can also do face scraping. They still suggest doing that in a upward motion. To clean this, soap and water, gentle cleanser, nothing abrasive. Of course, you don't want any kind of, this is very, very smooth, so you don't want any kind of abrasives, putting any scratches or anything in this particular tool. just in just in what I've been doing right now while I'm talking to you guys, my face feels really good. Um, I usually have in my lymph nodes right in here. They're mostly swollen. I will be getting into those a little bit more tonight and trying that out. I do have right here is a big one, like in this area, your collarbone area. My husband will do a lymphatic massage right in this area for me, and it's extremely painful. With this, I can actually kind of tolerate it, and it's not bothering me. Usually I'm like, stop, stop, stop. You can't do any more of it. The pressure that I'm able to use with this is really nice. Drink, of course, lots of water afterwards. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies or by anything that has to do with promoting any of these products. I'm just talking to you as a consumer and someone who's tried a lot of different things to help with having more of a healthy household and a healthy lifestyle. I am in stage 4 of sarcoidosis, which sounds scary. Stage 4 is not the same thing in sarcoidosis as it is in cancer. However, I'm still working. I'm still talking to you guys. I'm still, like, those are big deals because of some of the things that I've actually learned how to take care of myself. Sometimes you'll see or hear me like gasping for breath or maybe running out of breath when I'm talking to you guys. That is part of my sarcoid. It is a respiratory disease. I do have a mass on my lung the size of a baseball. So sometimes I'm like, and that's not unusual. I also have it in my throat, so I might get that raspy kind of garbly voice every once in a while, or it might go down an octave. Normal. But hopefully, doing some of this might help with that. We'll see what happens. As always, thank you so much for always watching. When I find a product or when I find something that I believe in or really enjoy or think that could help someone else, I'm going to share it with you guys. There are going to be a lot of things coming up. We are, as you can see, I still need this area to go ahead and get covered as well, but as you can see, it is almost Halloween time. It's getting closer. Man, time is flying. I cannot believe how quickly it's flying. So I went ahead and decorated a little bit early to get ready for that. I do have some box swaps that are coming up. I think I have a Bippity box that'll be here in a couple of days, so that'll be the next video that comes out. And there's 2 different Halloween swaps that I'm in for October. One of them is the one I am hosting, my very first swap. And I've got some really great channels that are involved in that, so stay tuned. And then Year of the Ear, I will be doing monthly until the end of the year. We have the list for next year. We haven't signed up anything yet, so I think we're signed up just until December. The themes are really great. Keep an eye out. They're so much fun. Excuse me. There's a smell that's coming in from our kitchen. My husband's cooking right now, so it's a good thing I'm in here. It's coming in through the door, and it's gonna put me in a coughing fit here in a second if I don't close this out. So I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, what you would order from Grove if you had a chance to. What are you looking for as far as like healthy kind of products that, might help with your household as well. Take care, you guys. I love you. You are all the best, and stay tuned for more. We have a lot of fun here, so check it out.